Welcome to Simply Joy by Kristen. I'm Kristen, and I'm so glad you are here. It's day one of flipping the booth. I am going to pull a lot of things so that it will be ready for Christmas in a couple days. Hello, day two of getting ready for the holidays. I am going to spend it gathering, pricing, and kind of thinking through where things are going to go in my booth. I think this week's going to become more of a vlog. Oh well. Well, I'll keep you updated. This is Future Kristen sharing a Tuesday story. Okay, so on Monday night, I was packing up most of my booth. Like, I took so much stuff home. And there was 2 frames that I decided to leave. But kind of one of those things, you ever like debate something longer than you should? Well, that's what it was. Like, I was like, I'm taking everything else of the vignette, but I was like, no, I think that I can work them in holes if needed and all of these things. Well, anyways, I left them, but I put them in a new spot. Now, I should also say that these frames have been in my booth since mid-June. It probably is when I brought them in. I know I made them sometime in June, and I would have put them in before I left for my trip. So we're just gonna say mid-June. And guess what? Guess what? They both sold on Tuesday. Yes, to the same person. But I guess what I'm trying to say is, if your gut tells you to leave something in your booth, leave it in your booth, move it around. But the fact that out of all the pieces, like everything else was like, yep, you're staying, yep, you're going home. It was so clear cut. They were the only ones that I like took so much longer processing what I should do with them. And then they sold. So I hope you enjoyed my Tuesday story from Future Kristen. Oh, I'm sorry. I crack myself up sometimes. It's day 3 of this vlog that I am flipping my booth for Christmas. I have containers in the back seat. I have stuff in the front seat. I have stuff in the trunk. So here we go. Have you ever just had an idea, or you've been inspired by a photo you saw? That's what happened with this. I saw the cutest little mini cookie cutter garland. It was 3 cookie cutters on some string on a little chair. It was darling, but I wanted to go the length of a window. So this is what I've came up with, and hopefully it will work and you'll get to see what it looks like soon. It's day 4 of the vlog. I am finally in the Haven. I can't believe it. I was in here just for a little bit yesterday, but other than that, I haven't been in here. Oh my goodness, I've missed it so much. So let's package some Connie papers and see what else I can get to. Just finished packaging the rice paper for Bird in Hand and Downingtown Vintage. And then, of course, I have my little pile of papers that I'm going to create with. It's day 5. Oh my. So yesterday, I didn't get any pictures of us having our little celebration. It was Halloween, and so my mother-in-law sat outside, handed out candy, and we had some appetizers, and of course watched Hotel Transylvania, because that's how we roll here. But today, I'm heading out real soon, maybe like in an hour, to pick up little sweet treats and head to Downingtown Vintage, because it's our friend and family open house night. But I need to punch some tags. I need to make a gift tag for a baby gift, because guess what? I haven't made cards in a very, very long time, but I only had a girl one, so I have to come up with something. Oh, and since it's Friday, guess what? Some of my friends are also posting YouTube videos, which means I gotta finish editing and get this out for you. It's going to be tonight at 5, but my friend Treasure, who's whose page, her channel is Made with Love. Oh my goodness, you have to check her out. She just has the coolest crafts. Especially, I'm gonna show a picture of the one where she made these rustic bells. Loved it. So go check her out. But yeah, I better get going because I don't have a lot of time. So I got to finish getting ready. And so anyways, I hope you had a great week, and good thing I've already done my intro and outro because you know what? My day got away from me. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Bye. Hello friend, it's the end of the week and I hope you enjoyed the vlog of seeing the booth flip and kind of just joining me for the week. Oh wow, I felt like I had some major undertakings, but so thankful that they happened. It was a tip, actually. I left a tip on my Facebook and about booth flips, and someone said that they always like to take everything out first, and I was like, oh, that's a brilliant idea. So that's why Monday night I took it all out, or almost all of it. It would have been really bare had I done that, but that was huge. And then that made doing the flip on Wednesday night so much nicer. So thank you for that tip. I wish I remembered who you were. Also, I've been kind of dealing with a sore knee, and so Charlie was such a sweetheart, and she helped me carry my stuff up and down the stairs. Oh my goodness, was she the sweetest. And then a huge shout out to my husband. He helped on Saturday, which this was not part of the vlog, of helping kind of organize the totes and getting things a little bit more ready so this week went smoother. Oh yeah, I'm just so thankful because you know what? Simply Joy by Kristen is not just me. There's a team. There are people that love and cheer and support you on. Just so thankful. So thankful. Okay, can we talk about this booth flip? It might be one of my favorites. I had a goal this year of wanting to improve my vignettes. It's something I love doing, but I always want to up it, you know? And I'm going to show you, no judgment, only love. I'm going to show you a picture of 2 holiday seasons ago. Yeah, that was 2 years ago, and I got that space within days of what you saw. I had a bookcase for 2 months, so this was starting my 3rd month at the shop, and this is what I pulled off, and I was so proud of myself. And I know that it's not where I am now, but I wouldn't be here if it hadn't been that. Do you hear what I'm saying? Like, I laid foundation there, and when I look at that, I think of Eddie, my sweet husband, joining me on this journey of Simply Joy by Kristen and becoming part of the Downingtown Vintage family, and just, oh, I'm so grateful. So now I'm going to show you what happened 1 year after that. So this would have been last Christmas. So see how I jumped from 1 year to the next. I know. I did such a good job there. Oh, I was so proud of it. I think that was the tip of that area. But the funny thing is, at that time that you see there, I didn't know that within let's see, that would have been beginning of November. No, I think, yeah, it's right around now, end of October, beginning of November, that within 2 months I would be in a whole different space. But again, it was stepping stones. And then this year, like, I feel like, way to go, Kristen. You are improving. And maybe my story is taking longer than others, but that's okay. We all have our own journey. So let's talk about a couple favorites in the booth. Let's start with that doily garland and the cookie cutter garland. Oh, they turned out so cute. However, this was me rough measuring at home, so I would have made the doily garland, I think, a little shorter so that it wasn't as low. And the cookie cutter one, I didn't make long enough because I didn't account for tying the knots between each of the cutters. So, oh well, that happened. We're good. I love it. And if I remember, I ordered curtains and I wanted to put them in, they're like valance, crocheted valances, but I was going to put them like midway on the windows. They arrived while I was at the booth Wednesday night. So they are not in this reset, and I will not be trying to sneak them in before this open house because, oof, can't do that. But I am going to show you a picture of what they look like. Okay, friend, let me leave you just with one other thing before we wrap it up. And that is, if something seems too much, too big, take it just one step at a time. Take a little bit closer, 1 ounce better, 1% better. You don't have to do it all in one day, one night, 1 week, 1 year. I have been growing slowly and improving slowly, but I look back and I see how far I've come. So just one step at a time. And do you want to see the papers that I ordered for myself from Connie? Aren't they so pretty? They are my inspiration for next week, and I cannot wait for you to see what happens next week. Okay, I'll see you next time.